Hi, I'm Shelley Bin, and this is Raiden. We met on day 2 of our Appalachian Trail through hike and ended up hiking the whole thing together. Now we're in New Zealand. We just got married and we're off to explore the country together, hiking and tramping using mostly gear I made for us. Subscribe to come along with us as we explore the great outdoors. Good morning, we're just fluffing around at the hut. I still haven't left yet. Had a really good night's sleep here last night. And the stars were absolutely beautiful, which was really cool. And today we're going to head off to Captain Creek Hut. There's Rock's hut up there. We got to this junction here. Get to choose the long way to the right or the short way to the left. It's already 9:30 and we're just getting started. And if we went the long way, it's about 8 k's further than yesterday. And the track's probably easier, but we'll probably be walking until dark again. So we're going to go the short way today, and then we've got another 22k day I think tomorrow. So it'll be muddy. It's muddy. Where are we going? Straight through the side of here. Oh no, let's go around this way. Where's the trail go? Is that the trail over there? There's even more up here. Be careful that one above your head there. This is the Pelorus River, and we're going to follow the river for the rest of today and the first part of tomorrow. This bit of trail is just just on the cliff side. Quite a big drop. And there's not much track here going forward. Another tree completely uprooted. All looks fairly recent. We've had lots more down trees to climb through. Had a nice quick break at Midi Hut. Now we're heading down to Captain's Creek Hut, another 5Ks. We met an older man at the hut, and he's going to be coming along to Captain's Creek Hut tonight as well. So we won't have a place to ourselves, but he seemed nice to talk to. Expecting this next bit of track to be pretty easy, undulating up and down a little bit. But right along the edge of the river. The man we're talking to did say that there's quite a lot of down trees along this section as well, so there's something fun to look out for. There's been a lot of windfall along this section of track. A combination of old stuff that's been cleared, there's the big cut logs lying there, and really fresh new stuff, which is quite a challenge to get through. I'm pretty glad that we opted to do this shorter section of track today instead of going the long way around. If we'd gone the long way and there'd been this much windfall on the whole thing, it would have really slowed us down, and we probably would have ended up coming through here in the dark, which would have made it even more challenging. So this seems like a much better option. We are going to be at the hut pretty early though, so maybe I'll spend some time hanging out by the river or something like that. We've just come straight downhill to the river, but heading across another swing ridge by the look of it. I have a feeling that the hut wasn't too far from the swing ridge, but I'm not sure on that. Shortest 5-minute walk ever down to Captain Creek Hut. So this hut does not have a water tank because it's right here on the river. So I'm taking all our water bottles down to the river to filter us some water for the evening. I was telling Raiden as we were walking today about how bad the sandflies were in this area when I came through on Aotearoa, and how it was one of the benefits of being here in winter that there weren't any. But I just got attacked by several sandflies while trying to get water. So a couple of new bites on my ankles from that. Bit of smoke coming out that chimney. See how Raiden's fire's coming along. Got the fire started while I'm touching water. Good morning. I don't know what time it is, but we are just starting out from Captain Creek Hut. Last night we shared that hut with the most inconsiderate person I think I've ever had the misfortune of sharing a hut with. He got up multiple times in the night, stomping around. I don't even know what he was doing, opening and shutting the fireplace. Then got up, turned on the headlamp full blast in my face, and lit all the candles. At about 5:45 this morning, proceeded to thump around and make himself some breakfast in the dark. He's back in bed now, still at the hut. We're on our way. Bit of a mixed bag of track today. Fairly easy track, I hope, out to the road end, followed by a short road walk, and then four-wheel drive track and mountain bike track back up to the saddle where we went up to on the first day, and then from there we have a couple of options of how to get back down to the dam. We just got to the Pelorus road end. We're not entirely sure what time we left this morning, but I think we've been walking for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and we've covered about 8.5 k's so far. So now I think we've got about a k, maybe a little over, on this road, and then we're going to head up a four-wheel drive track up towards Matai Saddle. So we'll see how we go. So we've reached Matai Saddle after a pretty epic uphill. We came up there. This is where we were. This is where we were day before yesterday. We got to the sign and headed off that way towards Dun Mountain. And the original plan was to head over that way towards Saddle Hill and then down a track. But the sign there says 3 hours to walk the next 4 kilometers in that direction, and we don't really want to do that. So we've decided we're going to go back down the way we came up. It's four-wheel drive track or road pretty much the whole way down. It's a pretty steep downhill all the way down to the lake, and then a short uphill to the road, and then a road walk back to our car. It's about 12:30. The sign at the bottom said that it was 12.5 k's to the saddle, but we just walked it in 2 hours up the hill. So I'm wondering if that's all the way to Saddle Hill, in which case we just walked 8.5 k's in 2 hours, which seems a little bit more reasonable. And yeah, now we just start floating down the hill again. It's been raining pretty much all day, but I've been in shorts and t-shirt most of the way. It's fairly warm, and we have been walking uphill. I can't believe it's late July. This should be the depths of winter, but it's really not that bad. So we just got to the end of the track, and now we're walking back down the road to the car. Of course, we got to the end of the track before 5, and so we could have driven up and our car wouldn't have been locked in, but we didn't know that. It was a really good little 3-day loop. Great to get out of the house for a few days midweek. A bit sad about last night, being woken up through the night with such a annoying person in the hut with us, but can't control these things. Also got a few little cuts on my arms and legs from wrestling with some of the downed trees, but other than that, feeling really good. I feel like there's a while where we spent a long time without tramping, so it's good to be out and about again more regularly.